Hey, what's up, guys? It's Pixelated Apollo. Thanks for stopping by. We are back playing some Medieval Kingdoms Total War 1212 AD, and this is the Battle of Agincourt. And joining me in today's commentary, we have jackiefishhh.
Hey, how's it going? Today I'm going to show you why the English longbow was so feared in medieval warfare.
All right, excellent. I'm excited to see that. So yes, I'm sure most of you guys know about this battle. It's a very famous battle. It was a very decisive victory for a depleted army, depleted English army consisting mostly of longbows, and the French, well, this is where chivalry comes to die. I mean, the French had these really great knights, but it was really their downfall because they got stuck in the mud and they just got shot down like machine gun fire. So we're gonna recreate that. Now, we haven't necessarily balanced it, so we have no idea what to expect from this kind of battle. But to try to recreate history a little bit here, I'm only allowed to march into his forces. I can't run because we're gonna try to recreate the wet mud, so it makes it harder for us to, harder for my French army to get to him. And I'm only gonna focus on the center. As you can see, jackiefishhh, you got some troops on the flank there.
Yeah,
So,
I do indeed. I tried to, because in the actual battle they had all their archers on either side of a flank, so I've tried to do that in these like kind of ruined stone walls places. I've tried to stick my archers, which should hopefully just create a nice kill zone as you run, or I guess walk through the mud into my forces.
yeah, it's gonna be pretty brutal. I mean, I don't know really what to expect. It's either you're gonna just completely slaughter my army before I can even get to you, or maybe I'll be able to block a lot of your arrows, or you'll miss and I'll be able to just chop down your troops. But maybe history will change today.
Maybe
So we'll
it
see.
will.
So yeah, I've got 3 divisions here, just like the real battle. In the front line, I've got my men-at-arms and dismounted men-at-arms mixed in with some knightly retinue with the King's Banner. Secondary line, it was commanded by the Duke of Bar, so I added some soldiers from the Duke of Bar, that region. So it's mostly foot knightly retinue. And then at the very back, I've got my cheaper troops like sergeants, and actually just lots and lots of sergeants. And then I've got a couple archers and crossbows scattered everywhere because they did have some skirmishers with them. But that's pretty much my army. Let's,
So
yeah.
for my army, I tried to keep somewhat accurate to the army build. I've got my archers on the flank, as I said. I've also got some archers in the center, led by King Henry. Unfortunately, York's not in the game. I assumed York
Yeah.
would be in this, but I've never realized it wasn't because, York's a pretty major faction in English medieval warfare. But yeah, unfortunately, I couldn't have York here, so I just decided to go for pretty much an entire line of foot knightly retinue of the King's Banner, which we'll be holding high, with some, obviously, like retinue longbowmen behind these guys and on my flank, with some English men-at-arms and some heavy billmen on either side, just to protect my flanks a little bit. And then finally I have some men in the ruins, which are starting to open up on your French knights.
God.
I bet you're regretting coming into this battlefield now. The mud is not your
I was so
friend.
confident.
I mean, you do outnumber me, so yes, we've also tried to give
Yeah.
the French a ton more men, even though the figures are debated of how many men everyone had. I think in this battle we gave you around 5,000 men, and I have around 3,000 men, so, they might not be the exact numbers or anything like the numbers in the actual battle.
Yeah, like you said, nobody really knows. I mean, from English sources, they were like extremely outnumbered, and then from like other sources, it was a bit closer. So it's probably somewhere in between. But yeah, you are just melting my knights right here.
Oh my god, look at the knights as well. They're like fist bumping the arrows as well. Some of their shields, I guess, must have glitched out.
Glitched out.
That's
Yeah, look
so
at
funny.
that.
They're just like fist bumping them away. But oh my god, volley after volley. That is brutal.
Yeah, gotta get into loose formation.
So as well as that, we're trying to keep somewhat close to the battle. So Apollo, like obviously if we were playing seriously, he would just charge my flanks and kill these archers straight away.
Right.
But we're trying to, create, a somewhat similar battle, to the best of our ability, what the game allows us to do. So because of that, he's obviously just going to march past them very slowly.
I'm actually gonna get like super close to your archers.
Yeah,
so-
you might want to start moving inwards, maybe.
Yeah,
I don't know.
yeah, I should probably do that.
Damn, boy, my archers are just doing work. And this is only my flank archers as well. You've still got to come against my front line on the stakes.
Yeah, well, the good news is that I got plenty of troops, so...
Yeah, I mean, you'll definitely need them. There we go. Oh my god, the range of the longbows are are
It's
pretty
ridiculous.
insane.
You're gonna get a ton of kills here.
I mean, I hope so. I hope so indeed. And as well as that, we've kind of messed around with this map a little bit before, so we know when you charge onto the spikes, there's actually gaps in them which the AI, well, not the AI, but the unit models can run through. So, you know, this battle won't get like super glitchy around the spikes, or at least we hope it shouldn't.
We hope so. You never know.
Oh my god, so many volleys. I think to be fair though, I've only really decimated like one unit.
Yeah, I mean, I still have plenty of healthy troops here, so I'm not too concerned too much here. I think we'll be all right. It's just as long as I can get my infantry in the mix.
Time to go off cinematic, I think, and start trying a little bit. You know, make sure I've got all my men ready to attack the units I want to attack. Make sure I'm forming up shield wall with the units I want to form shield wall. Because as we said, you heavily outnumber me. Look at that French army pouring towards.
See, you're killing a lot of my knights, but honestly, I'm not really... The only reason I have them is just to recreate, you know, what they had on the battle. I don't really expect these guys to get a lot of kills. Honestly, I'm using them as more as a meat shield in this situation. All I care about is getting my infantry up there.
Yeah, you're like foot knightly retinue, and your men-at-arms and them units are super, super strong. So you definitely want to use them as best as you can. But the nice thing is, I have so much range to my archers. Oh my god, there they are. There's another unit routing now. Oh, but here they come charging into my front lines. Luckily, I
finally got to some dry ground.
And decided to charge. Luckily, I do have some billmen though. Oh my god, but you are just ripping
the charger
through.
right into the billman.
Damn, but you just rip straight through that, and we definitely have to commit some more men to blockade off these gaps you've created.
I don't think you have to commit archers just yet, but...
No, not yet, but
melee.
I will eventually, I think. I will eventually. Because, I mean, if I can fire off these knights, that's good for me, but I still have to come up against the heavy French infantry. If you were able to run during this battle, I don't know what I could have expected, you know. Because you could have just closed down the distance. Because look at your knights already. They've managed to take down, you know, like 30 men out of 120 of these foot knightly retinue. I mean, I might even have to send in Henry. You know, it might get to that point.
No, he's a warrior king, so I'm sure he'll know what to do.
Yeah, I mean, I hope so, because it might get to that point, because you just have so many men still.
I got my peasant archers in range now. It's not like they're really going to do anything, though. All right, come on, heavy infantry. Get up there! It's taking them forever.
Yeah.
Are you even firing at my heavy infantry? Because it seems like...
I mean, I was using standard shot until I just realized that I was using standard shot, and then I changed to heavy shot. So, you know, maybe you'll see a few more men drop now.
It happens. Yeah, most of them only lost about 2 units or so. Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
Man, they're tough to bring down.
They're heavy shots now, though. I mean, as long as I kill a few of them, that's the main thing, right? As long as I can defeat a couple units, then I have faith in my infantry to hold. Because you have to still come. These are kind of like choke points in you know, in the spikes, which you have to make your way through. Because obviously you don't want to run directly onto the spikes. You don't want to impale yourself on a spike. So, you know, even so, you're gonna have to kind of try and find the gaps, which I can maybe use a little. Try and use that to my advantage as best as I can.
Almost like a choke point in a siege battle. Just hold it off.
Yeah, exactly.
Right, here we go.
I mean, I've managed to kill, I think, 1 unit of the footmen at arms, which is kind of my main focus. Oh no, I've managed to wound 1, which was mainly my main focus, to at least get that done.
Here comes the next wave. This is my elite men-at-arms, dismounted men-at-arms.
God, this is going to be brutal. I mean, I'm happy that I managed to kill your... managed to kill your main knights, but this is going to be difficult. Very difficult.
Yeah, again, I'm not too worried about losing my cav there, just as long as I can get most of my infantry into the mix. But really, what you want to do is just focus down each wave.
Yeah, as best as I can, just weaken it every single time. I mean, that's what I'm mainly be doing. Luckily, I do have a decent amount of men in reinforcement. And, I mean, ideally, I want you just to charge in now and fill up these breaches so my archers have an easier job. But the mod, you know, even though it's helping me, it's allowing my archers just to rack up kills. It's also, you know, giving you a bit of time. And, again, the nice thing is about this battle is you have all your elite men in the front. So, you know, if I can survive the first few layers, it's going to be getting progressively easier because your back lines are just normal sergeants and stuff. So,
but there's a lot of them, so we'll see.
Yeah, exactly. There is a lot of them.
All right, so let's move up the next layer here.
Go cinematic mode and just get some awesome shots. So it just looks beautiful.
Yeah, this is really, really cool.
Medieval knights just going, especially because now most factions have the men-at-arms units where they just have huge pole arms and war hammers and stuff. I think the French mainly have like war hammers in their weaponry, whereas quite a lot of other factions have like two-handed like claymores and stuff.
Right, right.
Oh god, you're actually broken through there. Oh god. Whoa! I was not looking. I was not looking.
You might have to commit in your archers here.
Yeah, I'm definitely committing more men. I do not want to have to commit them archers, if I am honest. I mean, Henry can probably go in and rout this unit. I'm going to risk it for a biscuit and try and rout that unit.
For a biscuit.
I mean, sometimes you just have to, right?
Yeah, I mean,
sometimes you just have to.
Yeah, that's what, yeah. All right, there's a massive wave coming in of French troops, though. You are breaking a lot of my my infantry up there, though.
I mean, thankfully Henry went in. I think he managed to stabilize the situation, if I'm honest. If it wasn't for him, I don't know what could have happened.
Keeping the spirits high.
Exactly, rallying the men. I mean, he also helped plug that gap as well. If it wasn't for him, I think that gap would have gone empty.
For glory!
I can now use my archers on the flank as well, which is pretty good. Yeah, there you go. Henry managed to win. The warrior king was successful there.
All right, I need to get rid of the flanks soon.
Yeah, you need to. I mean, you have a lot of militia now to push in, which is good. So you have the numbers going to help out.
All right, I'm gonna face your flank here. I think it's fair enough that I
pour in now.
March
pull back,
some troops
pull
that
back
way.
archers, put up the infantry. So yeah, you finally had enough of this this flank. Hey, you're gonna go silence these archers.
Well, this is actually really close. Like, this is insane.
I mean, as I said, I'm just happy as long as I can hold out. I believe the English longbows will prevail and win me the day.
Oh yeah, you see, my troops really clumped up in that one area.
I'm just happy that the knights are dead, and I just need to keep on volleying as best as I can, killing as many of these militia as possible.
I need to get.
Still a lot of these sergeants of Anjou are pretty strong still, but
they're kind of weak, you know.
Yeah,
like,
but you gotta remember, my men are exhausted though from this battle. They have been fighting in the muddy weather, but I guess your men have been walking, stumbling through the mud. So, I guess it's the same on either side right now.
I love it. Just a really cool map. Yeah, unfortunately, we wanted to do a replay, which a replay would be really cool in this because we could get all the awesome close-ups and stuff. But of course, if you guys are familiar with our modded map videos, most of them don't work for replays. So we cannot do that.
Yeah, it's such a shame because, I'm having to spend time like actually microing units and stuff just to make sure the battle runs smoothly. And, it would be so much better if I could just watch this fully cinematic, just getting all the close-ups and stuff because, I'm sure I'm missing some awesome engagements right now, which is a real shame.
Yeah, I'm just trying to get around these stakes.
Yep, it's pretty difficult. But you managed to engage quite a lot of my longbows in the battle, so that's pretty good.
Yeah, I'm silencing them once and for all.
Maybe I'll even shoot some fire volleys there. Some of my infantry have come back good. I've still got Henry still pretty healthy as well. I think on this right flank though, I'm going to have to...
Oh yeah, I see that. You might have to dismount him.
Oh, that would be pretty cool. Maybe. That's my last resort though. I don't want to have to do that.
Let's change history today. Such a cool battlefield. Yeah, and this is a fairly old mod too. I think it's pretty popular.
Yeah, I mean, it is pretty awesome. So, it's not like it has to do a lot to the game either. It's not like you have to have some crazy castle or anything like that. It's quite simple, but it definitely gets its effect over for sure.
Yeah.
How my longbows doing?
They're doing.
Definitely.
Oh, you got a lot of wavering troops over here.
I know, they've been fighting hard though, so I cannot hate on them if they do decide to break out and get out. But so do you towards the left. My longbows are tearing up, and Henry just got an amazing charge into the back of your men.
Oh, yeah. I see that.
He just shredded them, so many of them on the floor, rallying his longbow behind him.
The damn warrior king. Oh, massive break going on with my army. Oh, fire arrows.
Yeah, of course, we had to set ablaze the arrows.
I gotta send up the French general to keep the men inspired. Alright. Come on, don't you break yet.
Nice, Henry managed to kill them. That frees up another unit of my longbowmen. That's all we need. We just need the longbowmen to keep on shooting away.
This is crazy close. This
I
is
know,
like,
right? Look at the balance of power. It's both sides, you know?
I barely have more troops than you now. Alright, that's it. That's it. It's time to properly use my knights now.
Oh god, here we go. You're going to be charging, trying to charge into these longbows.
I'm gonna try, yeah. Come on, charge! Get revenge for your fallen brothers!
I'm kind of happy letting you charge into these longbows, because I feel like the longbows are maybe actually half decent. They can actually deal with them.
Yeah.
You know, because there's so many of them, I think that they can actually...
Oh my god, this is so close. Yeah.
Still have a longbow shooting, though. That's the thing. These longbows up on this far left ridge. You know, that one unit of infantry which is holding up. That one unit of infantry is holding up 2 of your units. So because of that, they can still shoot it. They can still shoot. I don't know. I feel like the amount of kills my longbows have just got is going to turn this battle in my favor.
Very possible.
Especially if I can break here. I'm going to pop my war cry. He's going to scream at the French to try and break them.
Break the French!
Oh, nice. I like that charge in the back of the longbows. That's going to be devastating.
Yeah, I'm trying to get more men to the front lines. Just trying to finish off the flanks here. But your longbows are not willing to break so easily.
Of course not.
They are fighting for King Henry V. He is a very great man.
To be inspired by, indeed.
He's a man of men.
Man of great deeds.
Man of great deeds.
Just keep on pushing. If we can break this center, there's like 1 unit left in the center. If we can break that, get onto your crossbows, and I think the day will be ours.
Yeah, I think you got this one, dude. I don't think I have enough.
Don't think history has been rewritten this day.
No. I think this is going to be a repeat.
As an Englishman, I'm okay seeing that.
As a Frenchman, I am not. Okay, I'm not French, but I'm letting down all my French subscribers. I'm sorry.
Hey, you can't change history. None of us can, so.
That is true.
The fact that my longbows still have ammunition, though, is just insane.
Yeah, I know. I mean, they've got... I mean, I bet maybe some of your longbows have like 1,000 kills.
I don't know. Should I have a look, or should we wait till the end for a grand reveal?
We will see at the end.
Okay, I'm down for that.
Oh, the French are breaking.
Just keep on pushing, and then we have this.
Even the general's like running around like, you cowards! This was supposed to be an easy victory.
Just flee, you fools. But again, some of my men are now routing. Look at that, by Henry himself.
Oh, wow. All right. Wait. Go back. The king, his men are wavering. I got a lot of troops that have retreated, but they are back.
Yeah, coming back to the fight. I just need to make sure you don't charge into the back of Henry, because if you break Henry right now...
I know, if I kill him, I mean, that might be my only hope, is just killing the king.
Yeah, I mean, because he's in battle right now, so I can't really...
pull him out.
Yeah, because of the way this game works. So I'm just going to have to leave him in there and hope that he survives. I mean, even if he dies this day, you know, your army might seize victory here. Uh-huh.
Oh, look at you flanking around my swordsmen over there with your longbows.
Uh-huh, the longbows, they've run out of ammunition, so now they are going into melee combat.
To be fair, though, I've heard that it wasn't even... most of the kills were not from arrows. It was from just the fighting.
Oh, really? It was so brutal. Yeah. I imagine the French got so exhausted trying to...
Yeah, by the time... Yeah, and most of the fighting, it was really the longbows, you know, just dropping their bows and going into melee.
Yeah.
But I do have your king surrounded.
I know, I've seen that, and I'm just trying to kill the rest of your army, so if he does die, and I can't rout you by that time, then it doesn't matter too much. That's what I'm hoping. But I just,
Kill the king!
I mean, I guess it's at least a moral victory for...
Yeah, I mean, if we kill him, then England's really looking bad.
Yeah, I mean, I don't mind too much because I don't think your king will be escaping this battle no matter what. So, you know, we trade kings, but I win the battle on a battle I shouldn't have won.
Technically, this is just one of my, like, nobles. Because
yeah, of course.
the French king was, like, crazy and thought he was made out of glass.
I mean, what's not to... I mean, I think I'm made out of glass, so...
Yeah, it's true. We're all made out of glass.
Yeah. Illuminati confirmed.
Yep.
Just hold on. I can't get any men. I just need to, if I can kill your king, then
I know,
maybe.
it's so close. It's so close, but you're outnumbered here. I think your general has better chevrons than mine.
There you go. He's been slain. Henry has been
Oh,
killed.
Henry is dead.
I like to think that he was only wounded.
He was only injured? Yeah.
That's what I like to think. He was only wounded.
Uh-oh. Our general...
your general has been slain. Perfect.
That's
now.
going to seal the deal.
Yeah, balanced power is in my favor. So I like to think our generals have just been wounded. You know, they're wearing such heavily armored, like heavily armored plate armor and stuff like that. That, you know, it was merely a flesh wound.
Well, yeah. Valiant defeat.
Pyrrhic victory. That was a Pyrrhic victory indeed. So what's your bet?
Awesome.
Have you clicked end screen yet? What's your bet on my longbows?
Okay, let's see. Actually,
Not crazy, but nothing to be sniffed at. My men at arms were the dudes
your
who
men
went
at
in.
arms. Men at arms are just so nasty at this game. Yeah, one got close to 500 kills.
Yeah, look at your men at arms as well. You know, almost up to 400 as well. Even though a lot of them got peppered. Like that's what I was focusing down in that battle.
Yeah, I think this is a pretty balanced setup right here. I think I could have won that. I mean, if I tried a little bit harder instead of just like mindlessly charging the center, I probably could have done more damage with my cav. But again, we were just kind of recreating the battle, you know, within the game's limits. So
yeah. And even then, like me and you, we never really play like seriously. We always play just to create a fun battle.
Right. We're not like always trying to win every time. But yeah, that was really, really fun. So I guess England's gonna the French are not gonna change history, and they're gonna be defeated once again. So many good knights dead on the battlefield. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching, and JackieFishhh, thank you for facing me in this epic showdown.
It was an honor, of course.
All right, so we'll see you guys next time.